Hi, today we're going to be going over sets in Python. Sets are used to store multiple items in a single variable. A set is a collection of data that is unordered, unchangeable, and unindexed. And it's also important to note that sets are written with curly brackets. So if you wanted to create a new set, you would first put the name of the set variable. So in this case, we'll use this set followed by an equal sign, followed by a pair of curly brackets. And in between the curly brackets, we're going to put our data. So for this example, we're going to use apple, banana, cherry. And let's try printing this set out. We can see the items are the same, but the order is different. And you might be a little confused as to why, and that's because sets are unordered, which means that you can't be sure as to which order the items will appear in. So sets are unordered, just like we said before. And if we look at this example, we can see that the items in a set don't have a defined order. So they can appear in a different order every time you use them, and they can't be referenced with an index. Set items are also unchangeable, meaning that we can't change the items in a set after the set is made, but you can remove items and add new items. Sets also don't allow duplicates, so two or more items with the same value can't be in a set together. So let's take this set we have right here and let's add a new apple. And if we try to print this out, we can see that only apple, cherry, and banana is printed out because apple is a duplicate, which means that only one of the apples will be printed out. The other will be ignored. To determine how many items are in a set, we can use the len function. So inside the print statement, we can put the len keyword, and then we can put the name of the set variable inside a set of parentheses. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's delete the duplicate apple value that we made. So your set should just say apple, banana, cherry. And if we try to get the length of this set, it should be 3 because there are 3 items in our set. Set items can also be of any data type. So you can have string, int, or Boolean sets. And a set can also contain different data types. So you can mix and match these 3 different data types to have one set with multiple data types. So let me show you a quick example. Let's create a new set called set1. And inside, let's put ABC, 34, true, 40, male. So ABC and male are strings, 34 and 40 are ints, and true is a Boolean. But if we print this out, we can see that all of the values do come out in the console. So because sets are unordered, you can't access specific items in a set by referring to an index, but you can loop through a set of items using a for loop. So why don't we just use the set that we have right here, and let's set up our for loop. So first we're going to start with our keyword for, and then we're going to put a variable name that's going to represent each item in the set. So after we set up that variable name, we're going to put the in keyword and then the name of the set. So in this case, it's set1. And this at the very end of this line, we're going to put a colon to indicate that we have a loop. And in the following line, we're going to put a print statement, and inside the print statement, we're going to put x. And remember that x represents each item in the set. So we can see that each item in the set is printed out. You can also check to see whether a certain item is present in a set. So if we continue using this example, and let's say that we do like, let's do male in set1. And basically this will return either true or false because it determines whether this item right here is actually present inside the set right here. And we also can't change the items, but if you wanted to add an item to a set, you can use the add method. So let's just go back to the initial set. This set equals apple, banana, cherry. And let's add another fruit. Let's use orange. You would do the name of the set followed by a period and then the add keyword and then another set of parentheses. And here we're going to put the item that we want to add. So we want to add orange. So the line should look like that. And then if we print out the set, we can see that all 4 of the fruits that we added are printed out. If you wanted to remove an item from a set, you can use the remove or discard method. So similarly to add, the remove method also has the similar structure and setup, but instead of add, you would put remove. And the item that is here needs to be an item that is already present in the set because you can't remove an item that's not there in the beginning. So let's use cherry. And if we print this out, we can see that only apple and banana are printed out. We already went over using a for loop to print the values in a set, but let's say that you wanted to join 2 sets together. Then you can use the union method. So this might be a little different from what we've seen with previous data types. Not data types, I'm sorry. Sort of like we didn't use this with strings or lists or tuples or stuff like that. So let's go over this real quick. So let's create 2 separate sets. We'll do A, B, C. And then we'll also do 1, 2, 3. So for this third set, we're going to combine or join set 1 and 2. And how we would do that is we would put the name of the first set, then a period, and then the keyword, which in this case is union. And then in a set of parentheses, we would put this name of the second set. And so, if we print out set 3, we can see that set 3 has both values from set 1 and all the values in set 2. So I think that's it for today's video. There are more methods that you can use with sets, and I think those are in the PDF as well, so you can try playing around with those. And yeah, thank you so much.